With just 75,000 jobs created last month, some people say May hiring was a bit of a dud. But was it? You know, there's always month-to-month volatility, and when you look at the overall trend, it's been a little bouncy lately. And when you look at it from a real estate perspective, you have to take a look at the big picture. The U.S. economy has been adding an average of 200,000 jobs per month for 104 months. That's a record length of continuous job creation. The unemployment rate is just 3.6%. That's a 50-year low. And this combination has translated into a pretty significant labor shortage. A labor shortage of this magnitude causes a few things to happen. It's harder for companies to find workers. They end up stealing employees from each other, so there's a lot of churn. So while there's a lot of jobs being filled by companies, they're also losing staff to other companies in the process. Wage growth, measured in average hourly earnings, is up 3.2%, so that's pretty strong. It's been rising pretty steadily over the last few years. Disposable income is up 12% on an adjusted per capita basis compared to the previous peak. And household formation is pushing toward 1.5 million new households this year. That's the strongest growth since 2002. Right now, there's only about 5.9 million people looking for work, but there's about 7.4 million job openings. So there's a pretty big shortfall, and one of the areas with the most openings is professional and business services. Now, that's been a mainstay of employment growth throughout this cycle, but right now there's about 1.2 million job openings in this sector, and professional and business services is a key stakeholder in office demand. So we still have a lot of momentum there. Health services also has about 1.2 million job openings, and that reflects the strong medical demand created by the aging baby boomers. But it also reiterates the strength of the medical office and senior housing sectors, which are ramping up to meet demand. Leisure and hospitality comes in third with over 1 million job openings because hotels are at record occupancy levels. Business travel and leisure travel are both up a lot, and so the hospitality sector needs a lot more staff to fill those hotels up. When you look at the employment sector that's been the biggest mover, it's construction. Job openings in the construction sector are up 57% in the last year to about 404,000 job openings. The construction labor shortage is plaguing developers. It's slowing the pace of development with a lot of projects that aren't getting off the ground. Combined with tighter construction lending and rising material costs due to the trade war, these things are all going to restrain the pace of completions going forward, and that's actually supporting the performance of existing commercial real estate properties. So some of the other implications for commercial real estate are that the job market has created a virtuous circle. Positive traction for office properties as employers are competing for staff. More people are getting jobs, which means they move out on their own and create housing demand, particularly workforce apartments. Increased consumption and retail sales is supporting both retail sector and industrial properties, and more consumption and disposable income supports self-storage.